We just have to put the block off plates on the back and the front, which are these. And then we're going to reuse those 15 millimeter nuts to put them back on. And they just set on here like that. And there should be a gasket underneath that. And we're just going to reuse the same gasket that's already on there for both of them. And depending on what kit you get, the one should have a plug in it, and it's for the EGT port. And this one always goes in the back. Okay, so now the plug that we took out of here from earlier is going to go back in here, and we're going to screw that back in. All right, now that we got that back in and plugged back in, we're just going to push these back here behind our valve cover, and we're going to zip tie them off to get them out of the way. All right, now that we got that all tucked away, this piece just goes into here, and it just takes a little bit of force to get in there, and then that just sits there. Okay, so now we're going to take our tube that goes right on there into what we just put in, and on the side that goes into this bottom piece, you're going to have to cut off probably about 3 inches or so. Just line it up and see how much you have to take off. All right, so we got that tube in, and we just got to tighten this clamps down. So we got all that in, and then the last thing we got to do is just take our same breather hose that we used before, put that back on, and that was the final step. So now all we got to do is put the intake back on. Before we do that, we're going to start the truck and make sure nothing's leaking. All right, we actually put the intake back on and put our 2 plugs back in, and now we're good to start the truck up.